Dragons, turtles, the story goes on. It's good to see you. Come in, close the door. We're back with a profile from Big Dev. Galaxy Eyes.
The only expensive card is the 7 pack. Everybody knows. But
let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's start out with the Photon, the Galaxy cards. 3 Photon Delta Wing. I think this is the best 1-card starter for like actual Galaxy Eyes. Even though it locks you in the lights, I still think this card is the best 1-card starter. Just to get you aboard. I still think this card is just insane. We played 3 Galaxy Soldier. Just searches you all your Galaxy cards. A lot of people kind of play this one at 2 because they don't want to see it, but I feel like every time I open it with other whites, it's just too good. But yeah, like 3 Galaxy Soldier. We played 2 Jumper. So I really debated this one. I really wanted to just play this at 1, but then like testing it, I realized like if I can't FTK, I need to have the comeback of when it comes back to me. And this card, just having 2 of them was 10 times better than having just 1. But this card is actually crazy too. It can stop a whole battle phase of your opponent too, and just summons itself.
Not to be confused with No Jumper podcast.
Yeah.
We got a jumper over here. Shout out to Basketball Dev over here. You know, with
goodness.
You know, I told him we was gonna cross him on the court, but you know, he said don't do that. He said don't do that to yourself, young fella.
And then we play the 1 Galaxy Summoner. This can be part of the combo if you have to make your board. Obviously, this is actually kind of. I think this card's actually insane too. Just
it's a really
reborn.
dope looking card too.
It is, and it's a reborn. Normal effect, you reborn Photon or Galaxy, and then whatever level it is, it doesn't matter. You can go effect target, make it level 4.
That's broken, bro.
It is pretty crazy.
Maybe more than 1, or is it like it's perfect at 1?
I think it's perfect at 1 because there's a lot of times with cards like that you can just recycle it, and that card, like I feel like it's recyclable. Super easy to recycle. But then we'll get into like the 1-0s. Obviously my boy Photon Dragon, and then my other boy Afterglow. You gotta play 1 of each. I was debating on playing 2 of the brick, but man, it's just hard. It's hard. I needed space in the second one. It never came up as often as I thought.
And I don't think anybody's figured this out yet. You know, everybody's figured out Odeon, but it's like this deck is kind of difficult.
This deck, it really is. Yeah, a lot of people are just playing the Tachyon with like the safer stuff, and I'm just like, bro, this is boring. Play like make it like where it's actually supposed to be played in. And this is what I thought. And then unfortunately it's a common, the Emperor. Emperor's insane because it gets you an additional normal summon, and it's not an activated effect. It just happens. Pretty cool.
Oh, that's actually important.
Yeah, it is. It just gives you additional normal of a Photon or Galaxy.
Broken.
But that's basically the 1-up bricks.
Here's the card that I couldn't pick up for you to watch.
I know.
My bad, bro. But you know,
the best 1-card starter in the deck. I mean, my goodness, Schwarzschild, Infinity Dragon.
So that's how you say it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
The Schwarzschilds are taking over the world, bro.
They really are, bro. But this card is just stupidly crazy. Like, this basically literally just summons 2. It literally summons this and Afterglow. That's 3 bodies. It's stupidly crazy for the combo.
I heard this card is very worth it to pick up.
100%. 100%.
Because if you're cooking with it, if you roll it.
And then you play the 2 Primal. This is the new one with the new Tachyon. This searches literally any Tachyon card. Any Tachyon card. Any. This is the best card.
Say it one more time.
Any. It's that good.
That is stupid though.
The card is stupidly
you really need
crazy.
any though. That's dumb, bro.
It's insane. And with the combo too, if you can't FTK, Photon Lord is just the dumbest card too because it just searches it on your opponent's turn, and it's a quick effect anytime. I mean,
that's stupid.
It is stupid. But that's it for.
Speaking of stupid.
Just kidding. That's not it.
Speaking of stupid.
My boy. It's my boy Catapult Turtle, you know. Turtle best deck. But yeah, Turtle just makes his deck stupidly crazy. I mean, yeah, cool. Imperm, Train Migration, negate. Yeah, you lost. All right, good game. That's literally it.
So people like, is it basically, do you have hand traps cook, or is it like you can play through hand traps?
I can play. Yeah, if a player doesn't read my cards, like you're just getting FTK'd immediately. But I can play around hand traps. Obviously, I can't play. Droll's the only biggest issue with this deck, really. But I mean,
he's like, yeah, join the club.
Yeah, like everybody, you know, Droll's Droll. But obviously, you have to play the 3.
Speaking of Droll a lot.
Yeah, you see Droll after this, you might as well just handshake. You say, yeah, you got it. But yeah, 7 Tachyon, best searcher in the whole game at this point. I mean, this card should never. They should have never made this like how OP it is.
Yeah, they just power creep into
search. I know. But it had to be one of my favorite decks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we played some of the 1-0s. We played. This is the new Spiral. This card's really good. This basically recycles any Tachyon. Basically any Tachyon card. Really good. We play the 1 Expedition. Expedition's insane too. And then Galaxy Trance. This comes up. A lot of people don't like playing this, but it comes up. Because if you don't get a normal summon, like, you have to do this and just to play.
It's a revival. It's basically a reborn.
Yeah, reborn and a special from deck. I mean, if you don't have any normal summon and you get this, it's like, yeah, you have to use it. Like
Expedition is a dumb card.
Expedition is a crazy card, yeah. But like, those are basically the 1-0s of those. I play the 3 Galaxy 100s. This card is stupidly crazy. Think of Cafeteria Unicorn on steroids.
Sending one, doesn't it send something? I don't remember.
So,
this thing, bro.
when Galaxy Photon Dragon is summoned to the field while this is face up, it will trigger its effect and you'll look at your opponent's extra deck. And if it's a number monster, you can summon it to your field, or you could banish one of the extra deck monsters.
Is there any kind of example, or like?
I actually had a crazy interaction with it against Mermail. Basically did the whole combo.
This is Armin.
Yeah, this is Armin. And I banished the rank 7 that basically clears the board. And he looked at me. He said, "Yeah, next game," and just scooped it up because he couldn't out anything. Yeah, and it's obviously when it's activated, it's a Foolish Burial, which basically makes Jumper. It makes your like Photon Jumper, and then obviously like your Emperor pretty good. Like it makes these crazy because this searches, which is dumb, and then Emperor specials from grave whenever you control another Galaxy or Photon.
I feel like you just throw a lot of paragraphs at people, and then they're tired of reading, and you're like, FTK.
Basically, yeah, basically. And then I played Prosperity. I wanted more consistency. I didn't, and obviously, like if I wanted to draw into like get a hand trap or something just for extra, that's kind of what this is for.
It's kind of like Exodia, where it's like you go for the FTK on this.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And the FTK, I mean, the FTK is basically like what you want to do, but this deck can still make a board, and it can be actually a crazy board.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, and we play the 1 Eternal Galaxy. This is not part of the FTK combo. This is part of the normal in-board combo. If you can't do the FTK, this basically gets you to Photon Lord, and then you can basically, at that point, you know how it is. You're searching the bad boys. You got to search Transmigrations. Because Photon Lord searches the Primal. The Primal is a quick effect anytime to summon from either field, and then the owner gets to search.
Yeah, it's the best card in the game.
It's the best card in the game. This card, you just can't.
Seemed like you wanted me to kind of give you a soundboard right there.
Yeah,
what you want me to say?
This card, yeah. They should have made this a QCR, but you know,
true that. He's a Galaxy rarity horror, which is you know there's a few of them still out here.
Yeah, I am.
It is a very clean deck.
I am, but hand traps. I'm playing hand traps. A lot of people don't think you should, but I think you play the Flawless. I think you have to. I mean, activate this, they pass turn. It's a, I mean, a lot of times, a lot of people will pass turn. Some will play into it, and you're just like, cool, just draw into the FTK, and you just play around everything. But Flawless is just nerf max C. 3 Ash.
4 head girl.
Yep, 4 head. Then we got 3 Veiler. I know. I go from rarity core to commons.
That one I was gonna try to move past it, bro.
And then 3 Emperor. I tried tricking people because everyone's seeing the QCRs and stuff. And next thing you know, they see common. Yeah.
Common Baylors.
I mean, I have them in another deck, but I mean,
Fair enough.
but
Cut him some slack, y'all.
yeah,
Cut him some slack.
But the extra deck, I mean, you got Bad Boy, the best card, number 107. It's just, it's
Can barely
crazy.
see him. Okay,
I know.
I see him.
Isn't that crazy? But shout out to Armin for finding this for me. I appreciate him for that because he knows I love this deck. But I mean, 107, crazy. Play the 1 Hope and the 1 Photon Lord. I mean, both these cards, if you don't FTK, you're ending on this with the inboard and this. You're ending on all 3 because Eternal Galaxy, obviously, that card will basically summon this on your opponent's turn, and at that point you're just like, oh no. But crazy. The new dragon, the new Dragluxion that came out.
This is the one that people they discard. It's like the can't target nobody or something crazy like that.
Nope, this is the one. This is the one that basically searches any Tachyon or Galaxy card on summon. Any. It's
You're so serious.
dude. A lot of people look at me when I summon this and go effect, and they look at me and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, and I'm like,
Really?
cool. I mean, cool. Like, all right. And then I activate the second effect, which the second effect detaches to his cost to just XYZ summon on top of it. A dragon XYZ.
Which matters because
you summon this bad boy.
for free.
For free. For free. And with Afterglow gets the detach to summon the actual old Photon Dragon. So basically now you have the Omni, you're nib proof, and now you gotta deal with that.
Yeah, send all hate mail to Devon.
Send it. Bring it.
This deck is a lot of fun though. I can tell it's fun to play.
It is. It's stupidly fun. I mean, just crazy. But then the other searcher, the level 4 Photon Dragon, Galaxy Photon Dragon. This card's crazy. This is what gets you Eternal Galaxy or makes any other plays. This is how this kind of plays with all your Galaxy Eye stuff. So this is how you get like different plays with like Jumper and all that kind of stuff. And it's a Foolish Burial or it's an ad. You can pick either one. They're both pretty crazy. Then we have the OTK. These two are just ridiculous. Dragluxion, number 100. My opponent, round 1, was looking at me like, what are you doing? And I was like, okay, normal summon turtle, tribute this, game. And he's like, oh, okay, next game.
Again, send all.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
People may ask you for a combo tutorial.
Yeah,
We'll come back to it.
It
I'll
is.
come back to
I
it.
played the one Heroic Sky Dragon. This is kind of like a, if I can get crazy inboard and obviously don't have like the FTK, I can put this on top of the 3 others that I showed you and basically get non-targeting, like negate a target. It's pretty crazy. And then I play the Cypher package. Basically,
Like you saw that on a video or
yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know where I saw that. But yeah, I mean, everybody knows basically when I play this, they know what's in my side at that point. I mean, these cards are just ridiculous. A free pop 2 and a negate detonator is just ridiculous. It's just
True story. You can play that in Drytron too. That same idea. That's stupid.
That is crazy. And then my 2 search cards. This searches Turtle. This searches any of my level 4s. So basically, if I need like to get into that engine, like my Galaxy Eyes or Photon engine, just search the Photon, whatever one, Delta Wing. Yeah, it's what I'm saying. But 2 of I mean, these searchers are just ridiculous.
And I also feel like he's going to be relevant in a month or two, actually. You
Yeah.
know, 'cause some of these decks are bringing out guys like Valk and, you know, not being able to block anything.
Yeah, but side, obviously, I mean, everybody has to side this. This is for Malice. I mean, I don't need to explain anything else about it. I play the 3 Perulia because I just think the Charmies are still just crazy. Charmies are, I mean, free draws against anything, I feel like.
And if you you want them to stop, because if they stop, they die.
Yeah, it's basically, yeah. Basically, they see Max C and they see Max C and they're just like, oh, yeah. Meltronus. This is with the Cypher package. This card is just stupidly crazy. I'm trying to find a way to possibly find a way to do Malice against it too, but a lot of the time I can. Detonator is just so prominent that this card just destroys Detonator. And
I've
everything.
almost been one to main this card, bro. It's a powerful card.
It really is. It's a crazy card. I don't know why. There's some people that just don't like it. I'm just like, dude, this card is just ridiculous. I played 3 Eclipse. I didn't know what going second cards to play that would just be like crazy board breakers. And then I was like, oh, I mean, if I get somebody to waste the Ash, I'm like, this will basically destroy a board.
So it's like the perfect lightning rod card.
Yeah, it, in a way, yeah, because if I can bait something out for them to Ash it, then I'm like,
Great.
okay, cool. Well, here you go. Like, you can't do anything.
Click
And
that
then this card, evenly, I think is crazy. Just right now in the format, just banishing everything face down. Because this card is stupidly crazy for the FTK, because you don't need a battle phase. So you just go battle phase. They look at you and they say, oh no. And then you just throw this down and you're just like, yeah.
And they're never gonna, like, no